What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another edition of the BTSI Show. I'm your host, Christopher J. Thank you guys for tuning in. Something real quick. Let me see how well this sounds. All right, mic check, mic check. All right, everything should be loud and clear. I guess you guys in my AirPods today. But thank you guys for tuning in. We are going to start the show. Do me a favor on your way in, ladies and gentlemen. Like this video, subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on all socials. Links are located in the description. $sign the BTSI shows the Cash App. Participant waive all rights to privacy. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, one lucky person is going to get $100 during our Cash App giveaway. First and second runner will receive some Cash App prizes as well. And for the wrestling fans, once we reach 1,000 subscribers, also, no, let me stick to my words. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers, we will start doing live watch parties for not only WWE but AEW as well. So let's get those subscriber counts up, ladies and gentlemen. As you guys are here, we are here, and our main event will be up momentarily. This is night two, all world reaction to WrestleMania. Jesse, what's up? Good main event. Would have preferred Stone Cold instead of Taker, but Taker was the leader in the locker room, so kind of makes sense. We will get into all of that um, during the show this evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give a congratulations to Paul Levesque. We all know him as Triple H. This was a this was the greatest WrestleMania. I'm putting that out there. But I got a special guest making his return to the BTSI show. The main event is here. Main event, what's good, man? How you doing?
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
Doing good, doing good. We came in just in time.
Yes,
I gotta
sir.
get I gotta get Triple H his flowers. I gotta give him his credit, man. This is truly one of the greatest WrestleManias I haven't seen in a long time, and I was at WrestleMania 25.
Mm.
This was a good one.
Oh yeah, I liked it. I liked the night too.
Yeah, and I gotta give him credit. This is the best night two I've ever seen because, like I said, it started. How many years ago did it start? Started in the 2000s, and we could kind of understand that.
That's
I think.
that's Taquan. I
uh,
Yeah, I had introduced him to your channel about a couple hours ago. Yeah.
Oh, bet, making his debut, BTSI show. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Taekwon. What's good, fam? How you doing?
I doing good.
Good, good. Glad you could join us. Ladies and gentlemen, I was, if you guys watched yesterday, I was skeptical about night two because night one was lackluster to say the least. And I was like, night twos are normally not that good. This is the best night two in the past 4 years. This is actually the first good night two that was presented. And as Stephanie said, this is officially the Triple H era.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because, hey, they finally got it right. I know some people try to get on Triple H for what I don't know. But yes, he actually executed where he needed to execute it tonight. He did his thing. So I'm happy. I'm proud of it. What's your guys' take on it?
Go ahead, Taquan.
My take on this mania in general, in my opinion, this is the best two night mania ever. Like ever since the two night format started, this is the greatest two night mania ever. I noticed you said night one was lackluster. I disagree. I enjoyed night one for the most part. The only I mentioned this on Froze channel earlier. The only bad part of night one that I really had an issue with was just the Jimmy and Jay match. But like night two
Mm-hmm.
was 10 times better though. It's overall solid event. I'm just excited with what's to come. Especially with Triple H at the helm. I feel like for the first time in a long time, we have like a good blend of like established talent that could carry the moment, that could carry the company forward now. But there's still a lot of young, up and coming talent where it's like, like both the present and the future is bright for WWE. happy for like years to come, just to see what just to see what's coming up later as a wrestling fan.
Hey, I'm not mad at that take, especially with what NXT has to offer. It's time to transition into this new era. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's time to transition. Oh, and
Yeah,
main event, I did get a chance to watch
stand and
Trick
deliver.
versus yes, Trick, particularly Trick and Mello. Yeah, that was way, way, way better than the Usos match.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh
Man,
yeah.
like I said, given 5 years, those two are going to carry the company. I give it 5 years.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Overall,
And
it
go
was
ahead.
it was good. It was good. It was good.
Yeah, man, and I gotta give you your credit. But let's get into that. First
Let's go.
match of the night. Um, World Heavyweight Championship match. Drew McIntyre, as we all predicted, Drew McIntyre defeated Seth Rollins.
Yep.
And I appreciate the genuinity of him. First, I didn't know who that woman was. Then when I realized that was his wife, I said, "Oh, okay, cool." It's people got to give Drew, one of my favorites in the building. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? And people got to give Drew credit for his improvs, just to go on the fly. Because first I thought it was just a regular fan in the role. You just texting somebody. I'm like, see, you couldn't do this in Vince McMahon's era. You be cussing in the headsets and shit. But
Right.
when I found out that was a wife, I was like, all right, that made perfect sense. And the storytelling match was great. Matter of fact, that I think he was going to hit a claymore right out the gate. I was like, oh no, not a squash match. They kicked out. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, all right, good. I was like, don't you fucking do that to me.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to be hot. I was like, I want this match to go as long as it did. It was actually 10 and a half minutes. So I can, some of these matches times, I can live with that. 10 and a half minutes. I'm okay with 10 and a half minutes, and we'll get into the reason why. But what you guys think about that match?
Yeah, man, that was I like with that Claymore from the gate.
Yep.
It got me pumped up then because I was like, yeah, Seth gonna kick out, the knee gonna play a part of it, and then they start putting out extra finish moves after that. I was like, oh man, yeah, this is good. You know what I'm saying? Because they got right into it, didn't hesitate, went ahead and pulled the trigger. And like I said at the end, it didn't happen how I thought it happened, but it still happened in a greater format because Drew was known for he's known for messing it up for himself. As Seth Rollins
Hmm.
said, you mess it up for yourself. And it played a part right at the end. He messed it up for himself. And my boy Daniel
Hmm.
had that thing in, man. It was lovely.
Oh yeah, we're about to get into that. Tycon, what you think about the match?
I thought it was a solid opening match. They could have added like a little bit more minutes, but I understand it's an opening match. Keep it like nice and sweet. Um, I like the action. You guys mentioned the Claymore at the beginning. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that kind of tricked me. I thought, damn, they're gonna squash it. But then, it was a nice competitive match. I like the stories that were told because, like, the one thing I do like I like with this manga is that so many matches and the stories connect to each other because with this match, not only do you have the whole like Seth being involved in the bloodline stuff, you also have Seth and Punk. You also got Drew and Punk. Then you got with the cash in, you got the blood, what's it called? No, the Judgment Day storyline involved as well. So like, there's so
Hmm.
many layers upon just the two people in the match. Um, for the cash in, I, I I like Punk getting involved because that builds up Punk and Drew later. That also builds up Punk and Seth, which I still think is happening next year at Mania, and
Right.
it's a good way of having Priest cash in because the problem I was having with Priest is that I believe Priest was gonna cash in and succeed, but at the same time it just Priest had a problem where it was like you knew he was gonna cash in eventually, but how does he stack up compared to like other main eventers so I think it did in a way where it's like Priest was able to cash in where like the attention was on him, and like I don't know how to explain. Like Priest had his moment without it being taken away by other bigger stars next to him.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm not mad at that take. But before we get to Damon Priest, one thing I had to point out: what the hell was he wearing to the ring? Can somebody tell me? I'm just glad it wasn't. It didn't resemble what the hell he wore last year.
Mm,
Because I would have thrown my whole iPad out the car. Yeah, I'm just
man,
glad it wasn't no Chippendale shit. But this right here was pushing it.
I think he I think he was throwing salt on everybody for calling him a clown, and he came out with a circus.
Hold on, what's got Jess wants to see the picture of what Seth had on. Jesus fucking Christ, this was abysmal. I should.
Yeah,
Uh, oh, I
Seth
can put it
rubbed
up
that
like
in our
that.
face.
Yeah. Uh, no, y'all keep talking. I'm about to pull up the picture.
Okay, yeah, Seth rubbed that in our face. Then, man, he came out with that. He came out with a whole circus. It was like I was like, man, what is going on? So I took it as Seth rubbing it in our face.
I realized the outfits don't even phase me anymore. I'm just used to it at this point.
When he
That nigga,
came back to
Seth was
wrestling,
sweet.
I actually liked the suits he had on when he came back. Then he just went above and beyond and just like him and Becky just switched closets.
Right.
He's like, I'm getting sick of this shit. I was getting sick of that shit, like for real.
You sound like
But
him in the
let's
white
get
closet.
yeah, that's exactly what happened. I say that respectfully, of course.
Yeah.
But let's try and get into it because, well, granted, they cut a promo after the match, and CM Punk is the best. I just got to say that CM Punk is the fucking best. But I gotta ask: is he really injured, or was that a storyline injury?
Not legit injury. He had like worked on it and everything. Like he's like legit injured.
Okay,
Yeah, I still think it was storyline. I got a long list of why, but I still think it was storyline.
because when he took that brace off and started beating him with it, and I just don't worry, I'm getting the picture ready right now. When he started beating him with it, I'm looking like, okay, what are we doing here? But I was like, all right, cool. Maybe this is going to set up for SummerSlam or a
Right.
pay per view. But
One
nope. Oh yeah, and damn it, hold on, where is it at? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is what Seth Rollins. This what the hell is this? Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, hold on. Let me see. Y'all think I'm bullshitting? Let me pull up what the hell he wore last year, so people know that I'm not overreacting. So they said in Philly, particularly New Year's, this is a Philadelphia tradition. I don't know how. Okay, yep. Here's a picture from where he wore last year. This goofy shit. So his attire, like I said, I salute him for being bold and going out there and taking a chance. He's better than me. I'm not doing it. I'm not in shape, or if I was in shape, I ain't got what it takes to do it. I refuse. Yeah, don't worry. Hold on, Jess. But actually, let me get the other picture ready while we talk about what the surprise. He called it, ladies and gentlemen. This. Oops. Sorry. Whoops. Let me. So there you go. This man called it. Let's give him his props. He called it. I did not want it to happen. I did not want this to happen
Sir.
because I said I wanted this to happen in the main event, but it happened. Uh, Damien Priest said, "Damn that! I'm gonna cash in right now, right here, right now,
Mm.
and ran down into the ring, beat him with the suitcase, threw him in the ring. 9 seconds later, ladies and gentlemen, Damian Priest is officially your new world heavyweight champion.
Yes,
So
sir.
I gotta see. So that means Drew McIntyre was champion for all of what, 5 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give or take.
All of 5 fucking minutes.
Yes, sir.
So I do like the idea of a Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre storyline. That's going to lead all the way into SummerSlam. So it can work. I trust Drew. I have all the faith in Damian Priest. And ladies and gentlemen, go back to Royal Rumble last year. I said give it 18 months. Gunther and Damian Priest were going to be world champions. Um, Damian Priest became a world champion, I would say 15 months later, 15 or 16 months later. So I called it.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
Now, in the case of Gunther, longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, he's going to be doing a feud with Cody Rhodes next. That it only makes sense. He's going to try to go through. He's going to go after. Actually, take that back. He's going to go after Sami Zayn maybe once or twice, but unless he can find his way to SmackDown, he's going to go at. He needs to go after a World
Well,
Heavyweight Championship.
the draft, the
It's
draft
that
is
time.
coming back. The draft coming back.
You think he's gonna run it back?
Nah, the draft is coming back.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's in a couple of weeks. Yeah,
Mhm.
Gunther Imperial's going to SmackDown then. Then I'm gonna have to call it. Imperial is definitely going back to SmackDown. Oh, they won't let me upload that picture because of the format. But you guys go with Seth Rollins wore in WrestleMania 39, and you'll be happy that he wore this monstrosity to the ring. But yeah, I'm happy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm legit happy for Damian Priest. I'm happy for the Judgment Day. I know my guy We Unlocked does not like the Judgment Day. Um, so you come up here upset. I understand, but hey, because the question was, how is that storyline going to be with just Rhea Ripley as the only champion in Judgment Day? Now you got two champions, so I can live with that. Now, do I think they're gonna maneuver Finn for an Intercontinental Championship match? I can see that.
Mhm.
And JD McDonough, they're gonna try to get JD McDonough and Dominic to go after the tag team,
Tag
to
team.
go after Awesome Truth. Not I don't know how soon that's gonna happen, but that's the next thing in play.
Yes, sir.
But congrats to Damian Priest. He earned that. With Seth, like I said, he's getting ready for Captain America. So I do think he's gonna go on a 3 to 6 month hiatus. Or he might show up tomorrow. We'll see. We will definitely see.
Yes, sir.
Next next up, I should have went with my heart for this next match. I went with logic. I blame him for that one.
I said,
Philly
yeah,
Street
yeah. I
Fight.
said, I said that when the match ended. I said,
I was like, God damn, I should have gone with my heart.
like, yeah, me too. I said the
The
same thing. But this the thing though, Chris. Check this out.
mhm,
I didn't know Snoop was gonna. If they would have said before Snoop Dogg gonna be commentating, I would have went with the pride.
mhm,
You know what I'm saying?
yep.
But as soon as I
Or
seen
Deep
Snoop,
or Bubba Ray as
Bubba Ray as
special
the
guest
special
referee.
referee. If I would have heard either or, I would have went with the pride.
I for my predictions, I picked the Pride. And the reason I picked the Pride is because based on this build up, they've done nothing to make me believe in the Final Testament. For that, for
Mm,
they've really done nothing to make me believe that these guys had a chance of winning. Like in general,
um.
like
Okay.
in my team, in my opinion, both teams aren't really booked that strongly in general. Like if I be real with y'all, like I'm not really believing in either of these teams of them having a future. But if I was to compare the two, Final Testament has been booked the weakest of up to 2. So I just went by that
Right.
logic.
No, I have no problem with that take. Matter of fact, I tweeted this after the match. Their momentum is officially shot. The Final
Yeah,
Testament,
yeah, it's over with.
because like they needed to win. Like, ladies and gentlemen, put the storyline to the side for those who's just watching for the first time. Karrion Cross got cut from the WWE. AOP got cut from the WWE, including Scarlett, including Paul Ellinger. And to find out that this was his first WrestleMania, that's blasphemous in of itself. But we'll talk about that some other time. They all got let go by the WWE under Vince McMahon, albeit to lose like this. Like, I understand seniority, fan favorite, the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley had to win. But to do that to them, where are they going from here? Like I said, the draft is in a couple of weeks. Maybe they need to go to Monday Night Raw where it's a 3 hour show versus a 2 hour show. Maybe. Maybe they just need some more screen time, because I was thinking with SmackDown, they need to go ahead and make that a 3 hour show.
Right.
Whether you start at 6 o'clock, technically in the next 5 years, SmackDown is moving to USA Network and Raw is going to Netflix.
Yeah.
They have to make that a 3 hour show. But right now, SmackDown is too small for all these teams. I don't think the Final Testament is bigger than Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. But unless they're gonna go to Raw, or Bobby Lashley and his team is gonna go to Raw, because you can't have both those teams on the same show. There's not enough airtime,
Right.
especially for
Yeah.
primetime television. So I don't, like I said, where do you guys go? Where do they go from here? Like I say, Karrion Cross lost the Rey Mysterio, lost Shinsuke, and he will lost some other ones. I can't. Oh, Drew McIntyre. Now
Yeah.
this, Why would I want to invest in this team? This is no disrespect to any of them because they're great in their own right. But
Right.
what faith do I have in this team moving forward as a
Yeah.
fan? That's my biggest issue. They had to win this match, but they didn't.
Yes, sir. That was crazy.
So,
Upset.
and sidebar, I'm gonna need WWE to sign Snoop to commentary at least 4 times a year. Royal Rumble,
I said the same thing.
WrestleMania. Man, I want him. I need to see him in Cleveland for SummerSlam,
Yes,
and
sir.
you can throw him in there for Survivor Series.
Yes,
It's just
sir.
Snoop and commentaries. It makes sense. It makes too much sense because
Man, I
I
would have the
forgot how
whole
good
match.
he was.
I would
Yep.
have the whole match, man. It's actually made the match more exciting to me, like,
Mm.
yeah.
Hey man, and when he said, "Hey auntie, they done broke mama's good table." Hey, I had to walk out my car. I was like, Snoop is. I can't watch this and critique this at the same time with Snoop on commentary. But they need to have him 4 times a year. I need Snoop Dogg 4 times a year in WWE.
Yes, sir. Oh,
Yeah.
But
man.
I got that one wrong, and I got this next one wrong. LA Knight defeated AJ Styles.
Really?
Um,
Mm.
yep. LA Knight defeated AJ Styles. I was going with AJ for the simple fact that uh, seniority. Um, this is going to be LA Knight's first WrestleMania, and I don't think they're going to give it to the new guy. Um, so I thought AJ was going to reign supreme, because keep in mind, go back to WrestleMania 32. That was AJ's first WrestleMania. Albeit I do believe he was wrestling. Well, never mind. That's not true.
Jericho.
Yeah, against Jericho. He lost. So is you have to go based off of a pattern. The newer guys, depending on who you are and where you rank in this company, is like they're gonna drop the match to the guy with the most play. But they went with the guy with the most momentum, in this case a breakout star. So they gave it to LA Knight, which I'm not mad at, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I,
yeah. I thought I had feeling like in the middle of the match, I was like, AJ gonna wrap this in the bag. But it surprised me. LA Knight, I mean, I chose LA Knight, but for some reason I was cheering for AJ. Like, I guess it's just a instant that the AJ my boy.
And AJ's still a hard hitter, but I think LA Knight is just had a better all around performance for tonight. And speaking of AJ, what do you guys think about his new entrance?
Oh, I
Eh,
love the entrance. Yeah.
eh, it's man. I don't have no strong feelings about it, negative or positive. It's kind of just
Yep. Okay. No worries. No worries. Salute to LA Knight, and also he like I said he won for breakout start of the year. It only makes sense. So salute to LA Knight. Next one, triple threat match. Logan Paul defeats Kevin and Randy Orton. Um, I'm not gonna. I guess we all did, man. Like I say, he had to cash in. He had to cash in.
yeah.
Like I said, I wanted him to cash in at the main event. I didn't want to cash in during Seth and Drew, but it is what it is. So I get it. I totally
You
understand.
you try to kill
I,
Cody's moment. You try-
I mean, well, hold on. We'll get into that because I said that would have been a main event that no one will forget. So I wanted that to happen right there. I didn't want it to happen. Like the Drew and Seth, that was easy pickings, in my opinion. I'm looking like, man,
Right.
I'm trying to sing for the fences. Put me in the main event. Bloodline, uh, American Dream, and Judgment Day, Civil War. I'm all for it.
Yes,
I would
sir.
have been all for it, but hey,
Mm.
I'm happy for, like I said, I'm happy for Damien. But with this triple threat match, it went as expected. And I'm not gonna hold y'all. I thought Randy Orton was gonna bust his ass and fall off that golf cart.
Mm.
I did my arms like this. I was like, oh, this is fucking bad. But I see why they put that what you call it on there for him to hold on.
Right.
Me, I'd have grabbed that shit and I would have been left at the top of the ramp. But like, whose fucking idea was this? But the match was cool. It went as expected, and it ended how it needed to end it. Yeah, nope,
Right.
ain't no way the person that's sponsoring WrestleMania is going to lose this match, in my
Right.
opinion.
yeah.
That's
The
why I
reason why
had
I
to.
picked Logan, the reason why I picked Logan is because
Mhm.
I wasn't even thinking about sponsorship. I was thinking about the simple fact that SummerSlam is in Cleveland. To me, that spoiled this match. Like Cleveland gave me the answer to this match.
Mhm.
Mm.
That
Okay.
is his hometown,
Yeah, he on the front.
and
Yeah, he on the front of the. He headlining it. So
Also, speaking of hometowns, I was gonna add this. I know it passes, but I was gonna add this when you were talking about Priest and Drew. Okay, I don't know if you heard this, but Clash at the Castle this year in June is gonna be in Scotland. That's why I think Drew
mhm.
gets it there. I was gonna add that when we were talking about Drew and Priest.
Ooh, that would they allow him to lose 2 years in a row? Uh, and that's not the next pay per view. That's the second. That's after Payback
At
in
the
France,
backlash,
right?
yeah, it's after it's after
I said
backlash. Yeah.
Payback, Backlash. Yeah, Backlash. I meant. That's a real good question. Well, that's a really good idea. I can see that as a main event because that is a Drew McIntyre pay per view event. So I can definitely see that being a possibility.
yes, sir.
And also, but I gotta see where does I gotta see when does that draft happen. Do we know? Do they have a date yet on when the draft is coming up?
They never gave a date. I
Uh,
don't think.
I can check and see.
Was there a draft last year? I don't remember that.
They were
No, I don't think there was a draft.
they were doing trades last year.
Um, if they do draft this year, I could definitely see a triple threat match, but Gunther's going to get involved. That's just my particular take on that for Clash at the Castle. But
The last
let's get on. Go ahead.
I just want to say last year's draft was from April 28th to May 1st because
April 20.
they start yeah because they started on SmackDown and they ended it on Raw, so April 28th to May 1st. But for last year's draft,
Okay. All right. Cool. They need to do that because like I said, they're gonna have to shake a lot of things up. I do need. Oh, excuse me. I do need. What's what I'm looking for? I need Final Testament to go to Raw to clear up space, and I need to see what they're gonna do with the Imperium. So that draft does need to happen. They need to do a swap in of itself right there. So that's why I'm. If they do have a draft, I'm gonna be like pinpoint focused on how do they maneuver their talent and what are they gonna do with these storylines. Yeah, it was a draft, but some stars still can be on both brands. Yeah, that depends on the champions. Well, oh, actually no, because Cage and Darkfire. Um, They used to be on broke variants. That's only when they get close to WrestleMania season they'll allow that to happen. And if you had a particular title, you could cross brands. The only title that can do that right now is the Women's Tag Team Championship, and even then, that got to stop. So they're gonna have to draft some more talent from NXT to come on the main cards, and they're gonna have to make sure there's a tag team championship for the women on Raw, on SmackDown, and also on NXT.
I for
So
real
we
too.
will see.
I said this before. Just burn those tag titles.
The women's tag
Just make
titles.
women. Just burn those tag titles. Just make it. Just make a mid card women's title.
Yeah, it's about time. It's about time for one in the main roster.
Just burn those. Take those tag titles. Get some lighter fluid and just burn them.
I'm not mad at the women's tag team champion titles, especially when Bailey and Sasha Banks won it in Houston at Elimination Chamber. I'm not mad at it. I don't like where it's gone since then, but I'm cool with it. And honestly, I don't mind the Kabuki Warriors having it. It's just like competition, storylines, now and who's gonna be the one to hold on to those titles moving forward. I do I can see between Bianca Belair, Naomi, or Jade Cargill, one of those three is gonna hold the titles. Is gonna hold the title next.
Yes, sir.
Now, next match. This is a shocker. This was strictly one on one, nobody on the side.
Mm.
But we all called it Bailey won the women's championship match. Oh, what's the difference between that and Rhea? Oh, Rhea got the world. This is WWE Women's Championship. Bailey won fair and square.
Yeah,
It was long overdue. Bailey needed this moment. I'm happy for her.
yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, can somebody
yeah.
explain to me why Bailey and Seth went to the same closet and got the same costumes as Beyond Me? But that's neither here or there. It's just that Bailey's looks better.
Yeah, yeah. I liked it this though. I liked it because it was one on one, and I thought Kabuki Warriors gonna come out. Then you get Jay Bianca, but I guess that's in the Vince McMahon era. Like Triple H. They probably told Triple H they want to make it one on one. They probably pitched the idea that they'd rather have it one on one, and EO lose it fair and square. They may come back to it later on where it be shenanigans in it.
Yeah, I enjoyed
Hmm.
the match. But I like how clean it was too. Which that thing I surprised the most of the match. I was surprised how how just straightforward this match was because the way this match was built with like the whole Naomi and Jade and Bianca stuff along with the damage control stuff. I was expecting like a moment in the match with just a bunch of shenanigans happening, but I didn't get that. But like I actually preferred that because it made us focus on the match itself. And also, I kind of have a theory that the reason why they didn't do the shenanigans is because, not to jump ahead, but the main event that we got already had shenanigans. I thought, so I have a feeling that was like, you know what, we don't want too much shenanigans on this one card.
Right. And I think they went back to the NXT style. I want you and I want you. Keep everybody in the back in the gorilla's pit. Sell me this match. And I think and that's exactly what both of them did. So and
Mm,
then that was a match where it was gonna go, it could have gone either way based off of how they set up the storyline. But Bailey came out at the end. I was like, that's exactly how the story should have ended right there.
right.
And now, Jess, I don't know if you're still here. I was able to upload the picture before we get to the main event. Yeah, remember he wore this tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Seth Rollins wore this tonight. He wore this bullshit last year. Gouged my fucking eyes out. It was like, what are we doing? Had to cover
mm,
my son's eyes. I didn't want to see this shit.
mm.
What since we talk about outfits, what's your opinion on the one during the tag match last night?
I was sitting there like, why do you got a big ass bow on the side of your neck?
Charlotte Flair.
That's, man, just like it's a big ass blue bow. He's like, give me some wrapping paper. Just put it right here. Sprinkle some glitter. This is gonna kill him. I was like, man, nobody pissed me off with their wardrobe more than Seth Rollins.
Oh man.
But he's doing his job and he does a good job. And he also said in one interview, I forgot what that gentleman's name is, the one that does the MMA. He sat down, did an interview, and
Ariel.
said, "Yeah, Ari, I cannot pronounce his last name." He did a sit down interview and explained to Ariel what was the inspirations of his wardrobe and how that same person worked on Becky's wardrobe. So when Becky gave him the connect, and they started, and yeah, he was 100% he was, and gave him the connect, and they started brainstorming. Like I said, go back to uh when they was in the Thunderdome. I believe it was the Thunderdome, and
Yeah,
when
the Thunder
Seth came
Dome.
back, look at his suits. I'm over here taking notes. Like, okay, this is not a bad suit. Let me go to Men's Warehouse. Let me go to K&G. Let me see what I can fix together. Cause this is some inspirational shit. Then it just kept on getting more flamboyant, and I was like, oh, okay, this is where I stop.
Mm.
Certain things I'm just not gonna pull off, or I refuse to pull off. I just can't pull off.
Yes, sir.
I
Hey, but
I think
go ahead, man.
I think the suit stopped right after he had that match with Roman. Like that's the last time I remember a suit. Like I think as soon as he did that match with Roman, that's when the suits just disappeared.
It's okay, sweetheart. I appreciate you for pulling up. Thank you. You and I need to have a talk. I'm going to hit you up sometime this week. So just keep an eye out on your phone. But thank you, sweetheart. Have a good night. Um, Seth every now and then wears suits. Like I like the suit that he wore when he did that cut that promo with CM Punk when he came back. I don't
Yeah,
remember there was any glitter. I don't remember there was any glitter to it. Just if there was, get rid of the glitter. Other than that, that wasn't some. He wore suits every now and then. It's just
Right.
that when it comes to stuff like this, it's like shit. Here we go. I'm like, cut the camera off or just cover your eyes like this. I don't want to see this for the next 5 minutes.
Mm.
But that outfit, that attire, that was some crazy work. That's some nasty work right there.
Oh
But
man.
salute to salute to Seth. Like I said, I still don't know what character he's playing in Captain America. Somebody's got to tell me. But let's get to the
Mm.
main event.
Oh, I have an update on the Seth Captain America thing. All right, so he already filmed his scenes like a year ago, but they rewrote the movie, so it's like all those scenes have been deleted.
Oh, that's fucking sucks.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna be gone for the next 3 months. So yeah. Uh, go ahead and get that MCU money, man. I ain't mad at it. And if anything, I think wrestlers are more qualified to be actors than most actors, and I say that
Right.
respectfully, of course.
Right.
But next match, Bloodline Rules match, which was Roman versus Cody. Now with the Bloodline match, I'm thinking there was going to be some stipulation. Honestly, it was a no. It was. I'm not even gonna say a no holds bar match. It was just a no DQ match.
Right.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, which was cool. I didn't have a problem with that, but yeah, it's nice to put like bloodline rules. But it was a like I said, great storytelling. Like I said, let's now that we're in Philly, let's go back to last year. Let's talk Rocky. The Rocky movies. First Rocky movie, he lost to Apollo Creed. Second Rocky movie, he came back and won against Apollo Creed. Everything about WrestleMania was a storyline
The
uh
Rock. The Rocket
from the
series.
Rocky. Yes, from NXT Stand and Deliver to night one to night two. So this made perfect and I mean perfect sense. So when he's about to do the crossroads, you have to do three. He could never connect it on the third one. So what happened the first time? Jimmy Uso happened. Then here comes Jay, and I'm trying to think. Did Jimmy actually hit the back of his head on the ground? I don't know if I
Yeah.
caught that angle or not.
Yeah. It
But
did it so fast we couldn't just actually tell.
yeah, I think
You had to go back and slow it down.
if I had to guess, 10 feet from the ground, maybe 10 feet high to get speared off the stage. Yeah, man, that was a good work. So I'm not mad at it.
Yes, sir.
And what happened next?
Solo.
Solo.
Okay, after
Oh,
after
Solo.
after Jimmy, it was Solo. Solo. He did a few spikes on Cody. Cody kicked out everyone. Then Cena
Mhm.
pulled through. Cena got rid of
Hey,
Solo.
yay, man! I was because people was saying Stone Cold was gonna come back, and I was saying, and I told people that doesn't quite make too much sense. Although I can understand it and I can justify it, but I said John Cena made more sense, and I said I didn't
Right.
hear. We haven't heard any rumblings about John Cena. Nope. Dun, dun. I was like, oh shit! Now I'm awake. I was like, let's fucking go.
Oh yeah.
And I, I actually have a take about that John Cena solo situation. Came in, hit everybody with the AA. You got Roman with the AA. You put him through the table. I was like, yes, we back in business. Then if you smell, I was like, oh shit.
Oh
I was
yeah.
like, oh shit.
The
This is
hype
what they
did.
doing. I was ready.
A fun fact.
And
Fun fact about
what's
me.
up?
I get a little fun about me since we mentioned Cena and The Rock. I was at the
Mm,
Mania in Miami when they had the first Cena and Rock live.
mm. How was the atmosphere?
Great. It was a great moment. Great moment. I like. the match I remember the most live is still the Triple H and Shawn. I'm the Triple H and Undertaker Hell in a Cell.
End of the era match. Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, man. That was. If I had to choose a pay per view, I would definitely been in Miami for that one. It only makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, that's a nice match. That's a nice pay per view to have under your belt. So, salute to you, man. But when
Sure.
they came out, they went face to face. I was like, let's go, let's go. Then he said, you can't see me. Rock's like, okay, bet. Swing, rock bottom, now what? I was like, son of a bitch.
Out the gate.
I
Out the
was,
gate. One.
I was like, that was a fucking letdown. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna do a little swinging on each other at first. You know, hit me, hit you, then rock bottom. But straight out the gate.
But John Cena's getting washed now by The Rock. Like, I can't even justify that if I wanted to. If John Cena was still his regular size from wrestling days, yeah, sure. But a slim
Right.
John Cena, no. I had
Right.
no faith that a slim Cody Rhodes or a slim Seth Rollins was going to do anything with the bloodline.
Mm.
Actually,
Nah, go ahead.
I would say speaking of Cena situation, I heard something like it was like an interview like a week ago or something where like before Cena, what was they were asking Cena about WrestleMania 40, right? He didn't give like a clear yes no answer. Was he going to show up at WrestleMania 40? But I remember he said something how like since he's going to film something soon, if he did, he will have limited, like interaction. So I think that's probably why they just had Rock just do a rock bottom because he probably couldn't do like a full back and forth because of
Right.
filming.
Mm, that makes sense because he ain't the Rock, but John Cena is a heavy hitter in Hollywood, so that makes sense. And I would like to know what movie this is. But then again, any movie you don't want your actor to be your star guy to be injured, so that makes sense. I don't
It's
think he was going to
season
suffer any.
two. It was season two of Peacemaker that he was talking about.
Okay.
Then shit, you better not hurt yourself. I don't care what nobody said. I love Peacemaker. I wasn't the Suicide Squad movie. I like the original one versus the second one, but I like Peacemaker though.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, please don't injure yourself for that one. Now, d- I love Triple H, but I hate Triple H at the same time for this next one. When they played the Shields entrance, I don't know why did I think fucking Dean Ambrose was coming back too
I did too.
because they
I'm not gonna lie.
all
I'm
was
glad everybody got tricked. Everybody got tricked. Don't be
yeah.
ashamed. Everybody got tricked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I was like, let me put myself in frustration. I sure as hell thought, and Dean Ambrose came back because I was technically at work. Oh, I was like, man, fuck work. Turn off my radio. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. I want to see this shit.
Yeah.
But no Dean Ambrose and Rock was waiting, but Roman peeked it out and speared him. I was like, get fucking God, what the
Yeah.
hell was that?
Roman caught the play good. Like
Yeah,
he
I'll
caught
give
it
him
quick.
credit.
Yeah, but Seth Rollins
Yeah,
brought that on himself. Yeah, I taught Roman everything he know. Yeah, Roman knew when that music hit, you were coming out the
I,
crowd, buddy. You coming out the sideline.
I just about to say. I was about
Man,
to say that. It makes perfect sense for Roman to catch on to the Shield stuff because he was in the Shield, so of course he would know.
mhm,
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
right.
Yeah, I
So
like
that
that.
was that was a good play on him. A good play. I'll give him that. And like I said, Rock was about to go to work on Seth with that belt. Then this happened. Once that music played, I was like, let's fucking go.
Mm.
I was like, I'm thinking like, is it gonna be a costume? But keep in mind, Undertaker is a Texas boy, particularly we'll claim him H Town hoodie, hoodie, boots, all that stuff. I was like, oh, we in Philly? Oh, man, I came for a fight. And I was like, yeah, that's the Undertaker I like, Street Undertaker. Like, trust me, the Dead Man shit is legendary. But Hood Undertaker, that's how he pulled up. Like, I'm not playing no games with you. Swing that belt, caught him, choke slam him, disappeared in the middle of the night.
Right.
I don't know. I don't think so. He didn't come out tonight. It would make no sense for him to pull up tomorrow, especially since Seth is going to be gone. I doubt it. And I gotta check to see what's his status with AEW and that type of stuff.
Nah,
Right.
he still signed. He said Tony Khan got Dean locked down.
Oh yeah,
Moxie
oh
locked,
yeah,
Moxie locked down.
oh yeah. He's like y'all can't have him back. We let y'all get
Yeah,
Jade.
Mox.
Y'all ain't getting Dean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tony
Mox
Khan
locked
probably
down.
playing him good.
and we keeping the CEO. Y'all can't have her back neither. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad at AEW. I would have the goddamn same thing too.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
So Undertaker came, smoke smoke is cleared. What y'all two gonna do? What y'all two gonna do now? Now he got the belt. Roman made an emotional decision. He made an emotional decision. He took out Seth. Like I ain't forget what you did with that chair, you bitch ass motherfucker.
Right.
Boom.
See it in their
And
face.
so I get it, but Cody capitalized, hit him not one time, not two times, but three times. Like I said, I thought my initial Taekwon, my initial thought was this: Cody was gonna lose, and Damian Priest was gonna cash in on Roman, and the night was gonna end like that. That's what I initially thought because we played out three scenarios. But because of all of this happening, I'm still gonna count this as a loss on my record. But I'm glad this ended the way it did end it. Cody, one,
Yeah.
two, three, your new undisputed WWE Universal Champion. They need to shorten that goddamn name for this title belt.
Okay.
But your new champion. And I'm over here looking at the crowd. I'm seeing grown men and women crying, which I understand because you've been following the story for 2 years or 9 years, and you want to count AEW. So I get it. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
And you had everybody coming from the back to celebrate with them. So this made perfect sense.
Right. Yep.
So
Yep. Good match.
obviously, it goes without saying your match of the night is easily the bloodline rules match. Now that was in game type of storytelling.
Yes,
If we had
sir.
to keep it honest, that's very in game ish. Everybody comes in at the end, especially those from the past to the present.
Right.
So I'm with it. Triple H, congratulations. But what's your take on it?
Great match. Like this is my match of the whole weekend. Like out of all the events of the weekend, this match is my match of the weekend. One thing I liked about this match was that when it came to like the shenanigans did not take away from Cody's moment. Because one of my biggest fears going into this match was that like I ain't want nobody to give Cody the win. Because I ain't want a situation where like somebody beat up Roman, Cody just came in, took it. Nah, like at the end of the day, Cody was the guy that put down Roman. And
Right.
that and to me that's one of the best parts of the booking. And also about the match itself though, I like how even though the match was a no DQ match, there was no DQ moments, but it was still for the most part a pretty regular match, like a pretty regular in the
Mm-hmm.
ring, like mat based type of match. So I like how it had that versatility where it's like it was extreme when it needed to be extreme, but it was simple when it needed to be simple at the same time.
Right.
Right. They didn't do too much. Although you people can say, what about all these interference? No, that honestly they didn't force it in there as a Vince McMahon would have probably done it. It
Right.
made sense. It's like pick your spots. Let's get the Usos out the way. Good. They had their moment. put them to the side. All right, here comes Solo. Go ahead, get a ghost from his past, John Cena, to come
Yeah,
take
man.
care of that. Now that's to the side. Then you sprinkle Rock in there, transitions John Cena out, and you get Undertaker, and he clears the whole way for everybody to do the thing. And of course, Seth got caught by Roman, so everything worked out perfectly. It's like one by one by one by one. I'm just not gonna just wrap it in a plastic bowl and be like, here you go. No, everything was thought out and everything was planned
There's actually one
because of
person
you.
I'm surprised we didn't see. There's one person
Oh,
I'm surprised we didn't see based on history. I'm surprised there was no Sammy involvement at all.
mm, well, I can see that. It's the only reason why I can understand it is because number one, obviously, excuse me, his involvement with the bloodline, but also because they transitioned him out of that storyline into him and Kevin Owens. Then that trade happened. Then you transitioned to him kind of floating around a little bit to now being Intercontinental Champion. So
Yeah,
uh, I kind of see that, but I'm also glad we saw him at the end of the match
yeah,
because all these people I've seen, I need to see Sami Zayn there, and also you had Jay there as well. So at the end of the match, I get it. During the match, I wouldn't even know where to put him to properly put him in that match. You could make the argument he could have been the one to take out Jimmy, but because of the match that they had yesterday, it's only right that you put Jay right there.
yeah.
But if they put him in the match, I wouldn't be mad because there's some level of understanding of why they will get him involved. But I don't think they're going to put Sammy in that position with the bloodline. Granted, the Rock is there. Not to say Sami Zayn can't hang. They're not going to get that to him. But that's my take. That was my take on it. But like I said, I wouldn't be mad if they put Sami Zayn in that match at all. But let's go ahead and shit. Let's go ahead and give this a grade. Um, WrestleMania night one and night two combined. What do you what grade do y'all give it?
Out of five,
Um, we can do a letter grade.
All right,
Or,
letter
or you
grade.
guys
All
want to
right,
do out of 10?
I'll
yeah,
give
I
it a
usually
letter.
do like 5 out of 10, but out of 10, I give it like a 9.5 just because the only thing that really take it from being a whole 10-star WrestleMania is the Jay and Jimmy Uso match.
I give it a
Okay.
I give it a 9. It's like a straight up 9. Same
Hmm.
with you. I didn't care for Jimmy and Jay as a match. And my second complaint, to be fair, my second complaint is it'll be kind of like nitpicky because okay, I love the Gunther and Sammy match. I'm just kind of iffy about Sammy winning that match. So that's
Uh, we didn't
so
be- we didn't believe that Sami Zayn was going to win that match either. Although that was my match of the night last night.
yeah,
I definitely understand your take. I think a lot of people will share your sentiments on that.
yeah. So I
Um,
give it a I give it a solid 9.
solid nine. Uh, for this one, um, the I will give it a 9.5 for the simple fact that I didn't care for that tag team match. Ray and Andrade versus Santos and Dirty Dom. Like that was your restroom match of the night.
Mm.
and for and like I said, actually you no, I take that back. I can't give it a 9.5. I have to give it a 9 because yeah, your restroom match and night one was somewhat lackluster, which makes
Yeah.
sense because I would rather that be night one versus night two because I'd have been very upset. So
Okay, if the LWO match was a bathroom, Jimmy and Jay was the get your food match. Get your snack.
You can say that.
oh shit, that was a good one. I'm not mad at that take. I'm not mad at it all at all. And you want to say the biggest highlight was Little Wayne escorting Jay to the ring. I can understand that. I was saying I didn't like the storytelling of that match. Uh, Jimmy suckering him in towards the end. I didn't like that. I didn't like that shit at all. So I'm not. I'm definitely understand people's complaint with that match. Yeah, that El Dato Eldell Fantasma match and NWO match. It was a wrestling match for me because, like I said, you didn't do too much investment into this storyline for me to care. And to make matters worse, you add Dominic Mysterio to the situation.
Mm.
So I wasn't feeling it at all. Um, I need them to do better with those groups. Like I said, with this job coming up, shake this shit up, and SmackDown has to go to 3 hours.
Yes,
They
sir.
had to go to 3 hours. They literally have too much talent on that roster for a 2 hour show.
For
So
real.
they need to do something. They need to do something with that. LWO, like I said, you need to add some more legit heavy hitters in there. You got Andrade now. Um, and you can't get Damian Priest, but you need to get somebody of that caliber in NWO. But if you're going to go with these cruiserweights,
Yeah.
you're wasting everybody's time.
Throw them away.
I have a yeah, yeah, that's not it. And also the same thing goes for Santos team.
Yeah.
That's double for them. Like I appreciate these cruiserweights, but it's like, come on, where the hitters at?
Right.
So that's something that they're gonna have to work on. But I'll give it like you said, I'll give it a solid 9 because like I
Yeah,
said,
I say that
lackluster.
too. I say a 9 because of that Santos crap. Yeah, that I ain't like that, especially the end. Rey Mysterio cheated, so yeah.
I that I said the same thing. I'm like, when I was watching that live, because I was in the chat while watching it live, right? I told people in the chat, isn't Ray the baby face? Why's the baby face getting help? What's
Yeah,
Mm.
that was wild.
Hey man. But also heads up, I do see with LWO, it is actually going to implode because I don't know. You guys been paying attention to Carlito? You know they're going in that direction.
Okay,
They are going in that direction. They're going to if they don't do something with this team, they're going to implode it. They're going to start with Carlito for attack. They're going to say that Carlito attacked
Dragon
Dragon
Lee.
Lee,
Dragon Lee?
and they're also going to say that there's going to be a feud between him and Andrade as well because he didn't go to WrestleMania or he didn't perform at WrestleMania. So
Right.
yeah,
Oh,
we gotta be on the lookout for that.
I want to ask a question about Andrade. Did they ever say Andrade was a part of LWO, or was he just helping out Ray?
You could say they was helping. He was helping out Ray.
A new member,
Hmm?
Dragon Lee. They said who's Dragon Lee or Kalisto?
No,
No,
Dragon Lee is a member, but
Okay.
Andrade is he officially in the NWO.
Oh no, not Andrade. Nah, he just helped out.
But it's the writing is on the wall. He's going to be a part of LWO, and that's honestly what LWO needs Matter of fact, I can make the argument that that's your new leader of the LWO. Take Ray out of it. I like Ray, but it's time to pass the torch. You're gonna have to be a wise councilman and leave it at that. Not to say you can't get down in the ring, but it's time for you to move move to the back. Now let's get this new talent. Or they're gonna start accusing you of what they said with John Cena. That you're burying the new talent. You're taking all the shine for them.
Taking the spot away from
I,
him.
I would keep it real. In my opinion, the best thing for Andrade to do is to take Zelina and get the hell out of LWO. Just take Zelina and just leave.
Hey, yeah, shit. I feel you on the take Zelina part. Yes, we agree on that. Take Zelina, go wherever you want to go. Shout out to Charlotte Flair. So
Yeah,
let's but yeah, like I said, I think we all agree it's a solid 9. Um, it would have did better with night 1. I would have given it a 10.
right. Yo, salute the Wilder world, man. What's up with you?
What we got?
I feel like
Yep, Wilder World.
Yes,
I
I
sir.
feel
don't
like
stop
in the
saying. What did we
future,
say?
Oh, he said stop saying Ray cheated.
Hey man, hey, I gotta go watch that match again. Maybe I'm not mad. Yeah, you should say 8. I'm not mad at that, but I can give it a solid 9. It's just that night 1 nah. Like I said, the NWO and Elgato Phantasma match was a restroom match. A lot of people did not like the Usos match and how they orchestrated. It was somewhat lackluster, but I can still give it a 9. So I'm not mad if anybody gives it an 8. If it's under an 8, you're gonna have to explain to me why. But I'm not mad at if anybody said 8. And of
now
course,
I honestly
ninth.
believe.
Go ahead.
I would say I honestly believe that this mania can be seen as this might be like recency bias, but I honestly believe this mania can be seen as a
It's at the
top
top of the
five, top
chat.
10 mania.
It's on
Like I
Chris side.
I honestly believe this mania can be seen as like a top 5, top 10 mania of all time.
Let me. You
Yeah,
said top 5 mania of all time.
let me
At
see.
least a top 5 to top 10 mania of all time.
Mhm.
I'll say it now.
I got you.
Oh, that's gonna be top 5 of all time.
At, like a top 5, two top like around a top 5, around top 5 slash top 10.
Now,
I honestly believe you can.
what WrestleManias do you have um, before it? And
Okay,
if anybody want to join the conversation, click the link and pull up anytime.
I got
What WrestleManias we
17
got
up
before
there.
that?
I
In
got
Houston,
17
okay.
up there. I got
Houston,
19. 19 is one of my favorites as well.
Seattle,
Uh, I'm a big fan of 20.
Madison Square Garden. Oh, real quick,
This
debut
gets
BTSI
tricky.
show. He got a lot to say. Wally is in the building. Waterworld, what's up, man?
What's going on?
So what's up, Wilder?
What they do?
Chilling.
I can put this either as a
Up.
4 because I'm trying to flip flop whether or not I put 30. Yeah, actually, I'll put this above 30. So this will be my
You put
4,
the
and then
okay
50
above
be
30.
30.
Okay, cool. Up
Yeah, 5 would be
debut,
30.
making his debut on the BTSI show. Then Roman around outside of YouTube. And for him to be here, I should be honored. Ladies and gentlemen, Hassan is in the building. Hassan, what's going on, man? How you doing?
What up? What up, Christopher? What up, everybody? How's everybody
What's up,
doing?
Hassan?
We doing
What's up?
good. We doing good, man. But Taquan, I want to make sure I get this right. You got 17, 19, 20. That's above.
This,
Which other one do you got?
no, I said 17, 19, 20, this, then 30. That's my personal favorite
Okay.
WrestleManias.
Okay. Okay. That's not. That's not okay. That's not bad because this is like I said, this is Triple H first WrestleMania. So to put that in the top five is definitely high praise. So I'll give it to you on that one. But Wally, what I don't you don't like what they've been saying. Let me hear you. What's up, man?
Yeah, they know good and well Rey Mysterio won that fair and square. No, I don't want to hear that mess. Y'all know good and well that's y'all fault. Y'all Tommy Marks motherfucking dip down still. Cause y'all know good and well Dominique was picking up that damn chair. Don't act like you talking about Ray cheated. Don't act like that. Y'all know y'all took the
That
L's that first night.
I get what you're saying, but Rey Mysterio still had two whole ass football players help him. Just saying,
Muscle.
just
Help
saying.
him on what decree though? Help him on what decree to put back Dominique right back in the ring?
We know how much damage Dom's gonna do with that chair.
Oh come on! I don't hear that. I don't hear that. I don't hear that. I don't hear that. You know, good and well,
Ray
you
called
two weapons.
Ray called two niggas to fight his son.
I don't hear that. I don't hear that.
Mm.
That is lie. That's out of it. Other than that one push to the freaking damn the post, other than that, that's one thing. But then other than that, they sent him right back inside. That is not my problem. That is not my problem. He should have never went to go get that chair.
yeah, I'm not gonna go as far to say. I know people want to say that. I'm not gonna go that far. Like you said, they stopped him. In that case, you can make the argument that Bad Bunny should never got interfered with the match last year by taking
Here's
that
my
chain out
argument.
of his hand.
Oh yeah, he did do that.
Here's my argument. Here's why I say Ray cheated, right? The fact that they was at ringside ready means it was premeditated. So Ray planned this shit out. Ray cheated.
Right.
See, no. You said ringside plant. No, that is so dumb. I need to stop stretching that. I need to stop stretching.
He was ready. They was ready at that moment. Ray planned this shit out.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Stop. Just stop. Just stop.
Oh man.
Who'd you get? Lane Johnson and not Travis Kelsey. Jesus, what's his big brother's name?
Jason
Kelsey.
Yeah, Jason Kelsey.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at it. But well, before we go to Hassan, what was your take on night one and night two? Hey, if you want to talk about standard delivered, that's fine as well.
As far as night one, night two, it was clear to me. Like I mostly call all the matches clean. The only one I lost in was the tag team match when they did the ladder. I did not see Awesome Truth winning. I thought they were just filler.
For real.
But sadly enough, Taekwon was right on it. You know what I'm saying? They put him in there so then they can have that little feud back and forth with the Judgment Day. So hey, it is what it is. But I did call one right, and that was A-Town Down Under.
A-Town Down Under.
Because I already saw it. If they won, it was automatically letting me know that Logan Paul was going to win, which he did win his match. So it was just a nice little combination right there for me. So other than that, but night one, I called it straight down the line on every match, pretty much, other than tag ladder match. But everything else, as far as just overall the rating, I gave it an 8, but can I argue? Can it go down? Yeah. Why?
Holy shit. I'm listening.
Oh, yeah. I could argue down because my thing is, let's be honest here. Night one, all right. I just don't like the lineup of just the fights. Like the first fight of the night, you're going to put down a women's title match. That's the first night. That's the first fight of the night. Oh, damn. I mean, I would at least expect that to be neither before or after Gunther's match, at least. Especially for the height of what that match is, like between Rhea and Becky Lynch. At least. But it's the first match coming in. That is just, especially compared to Bayley and Io Sky. I mean, let's be honest. You got two bigger names on night one, but they're not even close to the main event, and they're the first match in. and then you got Io Sky and Bailey, but they're in night 2. Come on now. No.
I told you Becky was sick.
I don't want to hear that. Look, by all means, that's one thing, but even then, man, that's just.
Yeah, she
I
wanted to
was
get that
actually,
match out the way.
Huh.
I, I was actually expecting a tag match to be the opener for night 1.
I don't mind.
Rey Mysterio's tag match.
No, the ladder match.
I mean, for the simplicity of knowing where that match can go and how far deep that can go, I could agree with you. But at the same time, I'd rather let it be Rey Mysterio in that tag match. Let that get out of the way. Or at least
Absolutely not.
why?
Absolutely not.
That had
Because
no real story behind that.
because the first match of the night has to set the
The tone.
it has to set the tone for the whole entire night. Had that match started, you're gonna have a lot of disappointing sponsors.
Yeah.
But I mean,
That match was not gonna work.
On that perspective, I can hear you on that. But let's be honest, usually every single time any other match is always a basic match that starts off. So I mean, pick and choose.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily because
Not necessarily.
because like for example, somebody I think Taekwondo just brought up how they could have started off the match with the 6-pack challenge. I can understand that because in WrestleMania 25 they started the pay-per-view with Money in the Bank, so I do understand that. Now, as far as recently, they have started pay-per-views with championship matches, whether it be for the men or the women. You can go back to WrestleMania 29, and they started with Seth versus Brock Lesnar. So and I guess the WrestleMania when it was in the Performance Center, they started off with Charlotte and Rhea Ripley won, and I think they did it again the next year with Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley to start. So it's not above them to start the match with the start a pay-per-view with the championship match. I'm just glad they didn't use the NWO match because that would have been a bad tone setter for the whole night to an already lackluster night 1, in my opinion.
I mean, pick and choose. I guess.
Awesome.
They definitely should have started off with Jimmy and Jay. I will keep shitting on that match any chance I get.
Y'all, wow. Yeah, wow. But like I said, I don't think it's going to be above. I don't think it's going to be under an 8. I don't mind people calling it a 8 because it's solely going to be based off of what happened in night 1. So I totally understand that. Under 8, just stretch before you reach, in my opinion. But
there's a clean case that, like I said, again, there's a clean case because I'll even sit here and say this. When you look at any other matches, literally, that was done here, could you really say most of these matches were worth being on WrestleMania? Honestly. Some of these matches you could have just did on SmackDown or Raw, really, if you really wanted to.
I agree. I thought the NWO match was a SmackDown match.
Point.
I 100% agree with that. Yep. But let's get to Hassan. Hassan, man, what you think about the pay-per-view?
What up, guys? And Christopher, appreciate you for having me on. The pay-per-view was okay. Night 1 was okay. Night 2 was way better. And Taquan asked the question. Salute, Friday. Well, what was the match of the weekend? To me, it was the tag team match, the main event of last night. Because I'm a big Rock fan. I don't care, But today we finally got to see the end of Roman, which it needed to happen. The question I asked main event Fro, how long is Cody going to keep the title? Till SummerSlam or till next year WrestleMania? So we're going to get another year title reign. Now, the Money in the Bank when it's coming up, I really think they should give it to LA Knight Now, if they push LA Knight in the right way between now and Money in the Bank, they've been pushing him really good. I think he should dethrone Cody at SummerSlam. That'd be perfect. But it depends on the fans. If the fans continue to rock with LA Knight, and if it doesn't work out, like you never know. Between now and a month, we may turn on him. You know, I think he
To be
should.
honest,
I think he should still be Money in the Bank winner, but going for the world title, not the. It depends how they push him between now and Money in the Bank. If the fans keep cheering him on, hey, he could be the one can beat Cody. But
ooh,
WrestleMania, what was that, Wally?
like there's so much things. I hear you, but at the same time, it's like honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. If he picks it, if LA Knight picks it up, he's going heel. I'm gonna be honest. Because if the idea plan is for him to beat Cody and take the belt from him, he's going heel.
Yeah.
Because if he goes to
feel like
he goes to Raw, that's the only way he stays face. But if you're going
Right.
after Cody, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like he can't cash it in against Cody, but it's like, okay, are we gonna see that same John Cena? Like, I'm gonna keep it to you straight. I'm gonna defend this. I'm gonna practice briefcase and sign the dotted line. No, you're more likely gonna do something very malicious. Just to be honest with you. And let's be honest, if you really remembered, LA Knight's been talking about his time frame so far, what he's done in WWE. Yeah, I won some matches. Yeah, I got some big names, all that, but I haven't really reached the brass. I haven't really got anything out of this. And eventually, you could think it's time to switch it right back to heel LA Knight. Eventually, the spotlight, all this whoop whoop. And this is why, for me personally, this is why I actually like that if AJ actually beat him. Because at least it would have set him down like, okay, you know what? You got your level set back now. And you just go for the, the US title, however it may be, take it from Logan Paul, boop, boop, boop. But if you're projecting him to be, getting the Money in the Bank, in my head right now, that would literally be like he would be a heel.
Yeah, pretty much.
Actually, Hassan, hold on. Let Hassan respond to that real quick, if you choose to.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, for me, no, I don't think he should be a heel because he already defeated AJ Styles because AJ Styles was a heel. And they, like I said, they've been pushing LA Knight like a superstar. And WWE Triple H sees something in him. So the way if they play their cards right between now and SummerSlam and they don't fuck it up, I think he'd be the one to win Money in the Bank and cash it in on Cody if everything goes smooth as planned. Now, if the fans turn on him, then yeah, everything's gonna go downhill from there. That's my response. Then maybe they could try it like how you said, turn him a heel. Maybe maybe that will work, but we'll see. Between now and Money in the Bank, we'll see how everything plays out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see. Oh shoot! And now my algorithm is filled with Cody. Jesus Christ. I can definitely. Yeah, because actually, holy Jesus. It just came to my head right now. I know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be that Brock Lesnar thing. Money in the Bank. Brock Lesnar did not participate or did anything. He came at the last minute, climbed the ladder, and got the briefcase.
Yeah.
I I can see Roman doing the same thing.
Hell no.
No, there's
Too
no
much of a
Vince
big
McMahon.
I
No, I
think
don't think
Roman.
so.
I agree with you. I honestly believe after tonight we ain't gonna see Roman for a while. I
He
think
Some people
deserved.
are saying that he's going to be retiring.
The
the
Rock.
way
The Rock said your story ends, which you were talking to Cody, and our story begins, which signifies the Rock and Roman story is about to take place.
There
But
was something.
my bad.
There was something that Pat said yesterday, and I pray to God he misspoke. This is where we get serious now. Did is Roman does Roman got leukemia again? Did he come back?
So
He
that I
he
don't
taking
know.
Yeah,
he taking medicine for it.
yeah, he's still actively taking medication, but it's not active like currently.
Because I
Like
know he
like
was in remission when he came back.
yeah.
Right.
He's still doing the medication,
Um.
but he's not currently back. He's still taking the medication and stuff, but it's not currently active. Like he's not actively
Okay, well
fighting.
that's good news. That's good news because that would have broke my heart more ways than one. So I'm glad for that. But 1,316 days. Because did I think he was going to surpass Bruno San Martino? No, never thought that one time. But to pass up Hulk Hogan, that's a good mark. And I was like, after Hulk Hogan, he's going to drop the title. I just don't know when, but he will drop the title.
But Chris, here's the thing though. He really didn't pass Hulk Hogan because they added because don't forget the first title that he won is the Universal title back in August of 2020. The WWE
Mm-hmm.
title was like what 2 years ago, what a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
So he really didn't beat Hulk Hogan record. They just added the Universal goddamn title to that, and they made it seem like he beat Hulk Hogan record.
But wait a
What
minute.
what what what
Well, you
what?
got to
He didn't
remember
beat Hulk
though.
Hogan.
Well, again, if he got one of the titles, regardless, as long as you have one of the titles and you hold it throughout the long term, you have it, whatever. So, regardless if it's just 1, 2, or 3, however the combination is, if you had one title and you hold it the longest term and then up to the time frame, it's still beaten out. So,
No,
from the
I was
fact
going
of
to tell
point of
y'all that.
WWE standpoint, it's clear. Yeah, it's clear. It's locked in.
No, I
Because
was going to tell.
well,
No, I'm going to tell y'all. Roman was close to Hogan. Hogan's record was until September. If you had till September, then he would officially beat Hogan's record. Like
Right.
currently, Roman is fourth place. It's San Martino, Backlund, Hogan, then Roman. And I think fifth is like Pedro Morales or something.
No. You think about the first title reign. The first title reign of Hogan lasted from January 1984, like literally after WrestleMania. So, well, we're talking what August, maybe June, maybe a couple months off. Then that's when Hogan lost. Because literally after WrestleMania, he lost the title. But it wasn't September though.
Mm.
It was
No,
like
no, no
hey,
it was like they. If Roman would have held this title until September, that's when he would have surpassed Hogan.
so how many? So what's the number count? Because to
Um,
Hassan's point, yeah, because to Hassan's point, they're counting the Universal Championship, and that in of itself is going to carry up to 1,316 days.
right.
And
So
then when they
look,
merge the title, go ahead.
not to disrupt, but Bruno, no, yeah, because so Roman's number 4 on the whole list, so he's behind Hulk Hogan.
Mm,
He's
okay.
behind Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan has 1,474 days.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
Hold on, hold
Okay.
on.
back
Cool.
was number 2.
So okay. Well, all right then that's cool. Because I'll go say to Hassan's point, if he says that, then we got to really look at these 16 world titles that John Cena has won, and really start discredit. Then we have to discredit him.
Yeah. So Hogan, so January
wait,
1984
discredit.
to February 1988. So that's like literally 4 years. So 1,474 days for Hulk Hogan and Roman
So why?
Reigns.
So why did they say he surpassed Hulk Hogan? Did he surpass one of Hulk Hogan's title runs?
Probably one of his older ones, but I
I
don't
don't
think so.
think they ever said
Yeah, they never
he
said
officially
though.
surpassed. They never said he
And,
surpassed
and
Hogan.
Roman Reigns title WWE title reign started April 3rd, 2022 till now. That's the WWE
No,
because
no,
the
Hassan.
Right.
No, Hassan.
Universal. Go
I'm
ahead.
Hold on.
sorry.
Let Hassan finish real quick. Then you can go.
All right.
Yeah, and the Universal title he won it in September of 2020. So they've been
Right.
adding this shit together. But go ahead, Tikwan.
No, I'm telling you, no, the record is actually for. Okay, Hogan had the WWE title, but WWE is counting world titles in general. for the number count. So
Okay.
even though Roman has the WWE title as well, they're really just counting the universal number count.
Yeah,
Right.
If you, if
'Cause
you
that's the first
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So the
Okay.
number the days is just for world titles in general.
Oh, well, okay then, because I thought I heard them say that he surpassed
Hulk Hogan. Yeah, yeah.
Hulk Hogan.
Even on WWE.com, they made it look like it. They've been adding the
Made it look
universal.
like it, but did they said it though? You gotta make that. You gotta make that claim very clear.
Well, his thing. Well, but to Hassan's point, I did hear him say that, and what WWE will occasionally do is kind of go through history just to tweak the wording, so that way you could change the narrative of what was always said. So if WWE did that, then I'll put that on WWE because they occasionally they do that, and like I said, they don't mention Chris Benoit anymore for obvious
Right.
reasons. So if WWE wants to go change the whole, like they got a magic eraser. They'll go erase anything they want out of history, and they'll pencil it the way how they want to see it. Like we don't got eyes for ourselves. Although that's a Vince trait. I don't know how they screwed this one up, but it is what it is on that one.
Mhm.
And also, like I said, to the point, and I don't know. I think Taquan was a little bit confused when I say like we might have to discredit John Cena's 16 titles
Yeah,
because he
that
had
was
the
me at the
WWE
time.
title. Oh, Wally, I'm sorry. He has the WWE championships and he has his World Heavyweight championships, where Ric Flair had the same titles all 16 times.
Well, actually, Ric
Dang,
Flair's
Well,
real record is
Wait a
24.
whoa.
minute, was it the six
that's
times?
not true. That's not true. That's not true. Okay, they
I was about
said
to say.
16 world
Yeah,
titles in
exactly.
general. Ric Flair didn't just Ric Flair's 16 is NWA, WCW, and WWF. It's a combination of those three. It's not
Was he?
just one
Did he win the
title.
title in WWE?
Yeah, twice.
Yeah, twice.
The first one was
Okay,
at
he won.
19 in the Royal
Yeah,
Rumble. 19.
Shit. It's time for me to go
Because
to
I
yeah,
remember
WWE.
Hulk. I remember Hulk Hogan won it. I remember Hulk Hogan run, and those two battled it out on Monday Night Raw one time. Maybe he did.
no,
Maybe he
no,
did. I gotta go
it,
back and watch that match.
No,
no.
but,
In the '90s, when Flair was there in the '90s for a little bit, he won it
Oh,
in
the
the
'90s.
Rumble.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
because
won it in the
WWE he literally
Rumble,
won it twice.
and then he won it from Macho Man. So he won the WWF title twice.
So
I think he won. I think he won WCW like I try to think.
8 times.
So
And, and,
WWF
seven times.
twice.
and
Seven times.
Wait, WCW was 7.
Yeah, 7. WCW 7. There's
oh
So I
yeah,
think
WCW World Heavyweight Championship, which is 7. Which, as you know, that's still WWE because they acquired that. It's the same belt. Then there was
But
WCW
yeah, but
Intercontinental World Heavyweight Championship, which is still the same belt, but it's just the
yeah,
naming. So that's added
yeah.
to 9. All the same shit.
and plus he
he
was the
but he
second.
really but he battled for the same belt, like literally the same belt, just different names, different
Yeah, slightly different
promotion.
names and slightly different promotion. But yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
as
yeah.
you WWE bought it in, it's all the same ones.
So the
Added
way
in.
Yeah.
WWE looks at it, 7-time NWA champion, 7-time WCW champion, and 2-time WWE champion. So 16. But Ric
Yeah.
Flair and wrestling historians he said he's actually a 21 world, and WWE did not add the rest of them because he was a world champion in
Yeah, because
different.
they only pick up the ones that they picked up was the ones that they only added and counted.
Yeah. No, because the reason why I didn't count some is because the NWA used to do this weird thing. The NWA is very weird because the NWA had situations where like people wanted the world title in the NWA, but they weren't counted if it wasn't because okay, the NWA title back then was actually decided by a committee. If you want the title but your reign wasn't like acknowledged by the committee, then it wasn't counted.
Yeah,
That's how the NWA operated.
and
So
and
there's a
whoever,
lot of people that want the NWA title, but it's not officially considered NWA title reigns.
you're right. And whoever's the NWA champion, he moves around to different promotions and companies are outside the country defending the title. Ric Flair, Dusty, and whoever was the NWA title was a big deal back in the 80s, 70s, and 60s. That's what Billy Corgan trying to do with it right now, but it's not the same. But yeah, with the NWA title.
Mm. All right, I appreciate the education, but 21 times, yeah, that's yeah. You don't. He already two-time Hall of Famer, so it's like, well, what else can he add to his resume? But hell, if it's me, you better find a way to add my 5 titles. I'm a 21-time champion.
No, but
Damn
here's
all
the
Yeah,
that.
but
thing.
that's my whole point.
Here-
It's not acquired by WWE though, so that's my whole.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
my
yeah. So WWE doesn't
I,
recognize.
I, I'd have told Vince figure it out. That's what I would told Vince figure it out.
Guys, the
Hey,
AEW they recognize it when Ric Flair comes out, 21-time world champion.
I
Yeah,
got
how
another
could you
fun
not?
fact for y'all.
What's up?
I got I got another fun fact for y'all. Okay, remember how I mentioned the whole thing about like, the NWA didn't acknowledge certain reigns. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we technically have to put asterisks next to Bob Backlund because Bob Backlund actually lost his title to Antonio Inoki, but WWE never acknowledged that Antonio Inoki won it.
I was about to say
So,
that too.
yeah, Bob Backlund actually lost his belt to Antonio Inoki, but they don't count Inoki's reign. So they count Backlund's first reign as being just uninterrupted.
And, yeah,
Can't
and
do
you know what
that.
else? You
Can't
know
do
what else I
that.
found, man? Dusty
Mm-hmm.
Rhodes
What's
also
up?
won WWE title, and they still don't recognize it. Hopefully now, since Triple H took over, they recognize those two title reigns. And
wait,
Noki and
who?
Dusty.
They
They
said
don't, they
that
don't, they
he
don't,
didn't. They said that he didn't win that one.
yeah. They don't count Dusty's reign because if they count Dusty's reign, then Cody's whole story that doesn't exist.
No, but my thing is, they said that he never really won it anyways. Like that was
Yeah,
all filler
That's what
story.
they were saying.
Yeah, literally.
yeah, yeah. If you
I mean, hey,
if you
pick and
count
choose a
Dusty's
bit.
reign, there's no story.
Man, WWE be doing some
But I will
things.
say
Like,
this real quick,
But
just to add to the show because 'cause I know you was asking about Roman Reigns, but there was like I don't know if you guys watched the Hall of Fame when he was introduction, his wise man, but good. But I saw the video where they were saying that there's a possibility that Roman will retire, and it was because of certain things that he had said out of his mouth. And one of the many things he said, whenever you see that me and Paul Heyman, aka the Wise Man, are not together, this is the end of the tribal chief. But I was like, that is such a very broad statement because you don't really know what that really indicates. That doesn't really mean he's gonna retire. That just means like the image tribal chief can be retired, but that doesn't mean Roman Reigns retiring. So I
right.
like people making so quick assumptions, but it's like, and plus there's nothing in the air like Paul Heyman's gonna be retiring soon. So I don't know, but it was just something to throw out there real quick.
But
Nah, I agree with that because I heard that too.
like Main Event Pro said, Roman, I can see Roman coming on SmackDown this week, but after that he's gonna disappear for a while. Maybe until SummerSlam. Or maybe Christopher is right. Maybe he does gonna come Royal Rumble. We never know. But he's gonna be gone for months after SmackDown this week. Oh well, fuck it. He might come to Raw tomorrow. You know how they make Raw big after WrestleMania?
right.
So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
He won't
Oh
really
yeah,
have
I'm
no
definitely.
but-
Depending on how Raw plays out, we may do a reaction. Don't hold me to it because I usually don't do reactions after. Like I usually say that for Wednesdays and mornings, but we'll see. We will see. As long as it doesn't end up like last year's Raw after Mania, I'm good. I'm cool with that. That will go down as the worst Raw after Mania in history. But we're gonna. It is 3:30 my time, and I gotta get up early in the morning. But hey, man, WrestleMania was Vince McMahon less WrestleMania is a good WrestleMania in my book. So, like I said, I give it a solid 9. Well deserved. Fellas, any final words?
Go ahead. I'll go last.
Okay. Yeah. Once again, appreciate you having me up, man. And looking forward to some more of these conversations. That's all I got.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Main event. I appreciate you, man. Wally, any final words?
My final words is one, thank you for letting me come up. Two, Rey Mysterio did not cheat. I'm gonna throw that. I'm gonna make sure I throw that in there for y'all because y'all will be trifling on that one. Other than that, I mean, look, regardless how I sort of can look at the whole thing, it's still a good one overall. I still love it. I still love the final end of it all because that one was a trick. When they did the whole lights off, I was literally calling like, who could this possibly be? And the fact that Undertaker came down, I called out, I was like, oh man.
What do you mean? Who could it possibly be? You heard them bells?
Hey, but yeah, hey, who knows? That could have been the other guy, Uncle whatever. I don't know.
Uncle Howdy? No.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But see,
No.
that's what I'm saying. It was literally like a con. That's what I'm like. Who could this be? It was literally
outside of me, when I play it, anytime you hear that bell, that belongs to one person only. So I ain't know who it can be because they already got us with the shield.
See that firelight shit, when you see that firelight, hey, I'm just saying. The firelight, what I was worried about the gong. The firelight is what I saw. I didn't hear the gong, so that I couldn't even miss it.
Oh yeah, you couldn't hear it.
Firelight was out. Good. I was like, oh, who could this be? I'm like, okay. But that was a good twist.
Man, like I said, it was gonna be Undertaker because you can't afford no twist. You already ran out of twist by having me thinking Dean Ambrose is gonna make his return. But nope.
I ain't gonna lie, that was fast. I was like, wait, no way. Ain't no way. I
would have lost my shit.
What? Oh man.
I would have lost my shit.
I would have been like, yo, there ain't no way. There ain't no goddamn way Dean comes back and screw over Roman. Oh no.
That was a good April Fool's joke on Triple H's part. I'll give him that because I sure as hell went straight to Dean.
Oh, that hurt so bad.
It did. Hey, I'll be the first one to say it got me. They got me good on that one, man.
Oh, yeah. I was so pissed. Oh my goodness. I was like, okay, thank goodness. Okay, it was just Seth Rollins coming from the behind on the other side. I was like, okay, thank God. Because if Dean came back, I'd have been like, God damn, Dean coming back and screw up. Oh, why?
That would have shot this to a 10. If Dean Ambrose came back, I would have forgave that one and gave it an automatic 10. Yeah.
He drops him. You know him. Don't pay no mind to this dude.
So hold on. Before we go to Taekwondo real quick, you know, yes.
Well,
yes, he did.
Hey, hold up on that one.
Like I said, I wish he would have cashed in on during the bloodline match. Personally, I wish he would have cashed in then. But that would have been. You want to talk about any that nobody would have forgot? A triple threat match. That would have worked out perfect.
Would it be a cash in that no one didn't expect? Yes, but it would have definitely changed the whole scenery of the story because that would automatically say that he's going to SmackDown.
That's fine. Because, like I said, the draft might be in a couple of weeks. I'm okay with that because
they already had a draft.
Not recently. They do a draft every year.
That's what I'm saying. They literally had the draft passed. They literally passed the draft since before the New Year's.
Decent. Oh, I see. I see what you're talking about.
Earlier last year.
I'm so serious. They literally had the draft a long time ago.
No, they did a couple trades.
What Wally's talking about is when they announced the new GMs and they've been switching people from different rosters.
Oh,
yeah, they've been
okay.
Already. Yeah, they've been to that.
Yeah,
okay, man.
I call those trades. They were trading.
Okay. Here's the one reason why. Okay, here's the one reason why I can't co-sign the Priest cash in the main event thing. 2 years of Cody you gotta stick the landing. Just go ahead and stick the landing
Thank
at this
you.
point.
Mm, because my take was I understand the 2 years of Cody, but I was gonna say he was gonna lose the bloodline match only for Damian Priest to either cash in on Roman. That was the first thought. Second would have been the triple threat match, but um, the third idea would have been the Seth and Drew match afterwards, which would have made all the sense in the world. But I didn't want that per se, but I understand why it happened. So when his music played, that didn't surprise me.
Oh yeah.
But
That literally was the clearest move that he could make. It was the eye opener of all eye openers.
mm-hmm.
I mean, don't
Because
get
I
me
was
wrong.
up.
I'm all for a little bit of a flash and pizzazz, but that flash and pizzazz would just ruined everything. I'd have been like, man, fuck off. It would make me like, freak off. I would
but
have been pissed.
hold on. Drew will eventually team up with Seth Rollins to go after Judgment Day, and I can't wait. Um,
I accept all.
no,
I accept them great too.
no, I don't see that. The only way that is going to be remotely possible is if Seth goes heel,
Right,
and
and hell freeze over.
that's and like I said, what Drew's doing right now is Drew's an anti-hero. It can go either way with the storyline, whether he's a babyface or a heel. So this pocket that Drew's in, keep him there. Especially with Damian Priest as champion. Granted, he's going to lean towards more so of the heel side. Still keep Drew in this pocket. This makes too much sense.
Yeah, keep him
The
as a
whole
vigilante.
yeah.
I'm telling people.
Go ahead.
I tell people doesn't ignore the elephant in the room. Clash in the Castle is in June, ends in Scotland.
Right.
I'm just saying that's the elephant in the room that we need to think about for Drew.
Well, hey,
It's right there in his backyard. Right there in his backyard. 2 months.
Yep. Perfect time to win.
Yeah, but maybe okay. It's April 7th, so 2 months of Jamie Priest. It's a possibility. Remember, I told you that either Stone Cold John Cena was going to disrupt the match tonight, and you told me there was no possibility. Think about it. The Stone Cold, there was no possibility, and I said John Cena was more of a probability, but I didn't hear any rumblings of what capacity John Cena was going to play.
No, but
Now-
Christopher,
there
they
was
did
some
give,
rumbles.
they
but
did give us
it wasn't clear.
clue. No, they gave us a clue when The Rock beat the shit out of Cody, and then the truck they showed Stone Cold and Cena. So that's like a clue right there. Somebody's gonna come.
Yeah, I saw that, and it was just what they call an Easter egg.
Yeah.
It was an
the,
Easter egg, but it wasn't a solid Easter egg. It was like, it's just a picture. Like, come on now.
Yeah, because I like Stone Cold. No, I cannot see Stone Cold based off of his performance against Kevin Owens. Like a little sluggish, but still a good enough Stone Cold. Where what can Stone Cold do? I don't think Stone Cold can hit Rock with the stunner, and he's going to get the same effect.
Exactly.
But although that choke slam didn't have too much power on it, but it was enough to sell the crowd.
Right. Especially since you disappeared only for waiting Roman to lose, only to magically reappear a couple minutes later. Like that's I'm sorry, but that was just oh man. Okay. Let me let it go.
But I do think Damian Priest deserves this title.
Hell yeah.
I can't, like I said, I said Royal Rumble last year. In the next 18 months, Damian Priest is going to win a world title. 15 months since then, He won that title. So this is a nice representation. And also, like I said, we need to transition from the older generation to the newer generation. And you can make the argument that Cody is technically the older generation. But based off of
I
what
think
he's
Priest
done.
too. I'm about to say Priest too. Priest in his 40s.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, Priest in his 40s.
Hey, look, Damian Priest was in ROH.
You gotta look it up.
You gotta look that up, bro. You gotta look that up.
Wait,
That dude was in ROH back then.
Priest
wait.
Priest like
You
41,
you
42.
didn't
I
know
think.
that?
Yeah.
How the hell you not know that, Christopher? You thought
Because
he
the
was
dude looked young.
What the hell? This nigga 41. Jesus Christ.
It's not about getting out the old talent. It's about putting in some new, fresh talent. And right now, Cody is the new, freshest world champion because he's only wins mid-range titles. And now Damian Priest is now a bigger talent because he only wins mid-range titles. Yes, sir. Let's get it in.
This nigga's 41.
He's in disbelief. He's in disbelief.
No, make it funny. It was making funny.
Oh, man.
He was calling Cody old, but the nigga he was hyping up was even older.
Exactly.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The nigga he was
Okay,
hyping up was even
Jesus.
older.
Mm-hmm.
How you did not know this, Christopher?
I just didn't know that too, but
exactly.
I just did not know at all because like I said, I just found out yesterday R-Truth is 52 years old.
Yeah.
I completely forgot because he won the he won the NWA heavyweight championship, so that should have been a clear sign that he's up there in age. But 52, goddamn, I'm almost scared to see.
But
I'm not. I know Cody Rhodes old as shit. Let me see how old.
Cody in his 30s. Cody's in his 30s, late 30s.
No,
but R-Truth,
he's still young enough to win title.
Yeah, I think I'm a couple years older than Cody. Cody like
he's Cody's 38.
When R-Truth became NWA champion, I was in TNA back in 2000.
Yeah, back in TNA.
Impact. Yep, TNA. Yeah, Roman's 38 as well.
Right. Yeah, I figured out the same age.
He's suspicious by everybody's age now.
You got them right, because I'm aware of LA Knight. I'm aware that he's early 40s. I'm aware of that because I think they name dropped it somewhere.
Yeah, Kevin Nash talking about it.
AJ Styles in his 40s, Bobby Lashley in his 40s, Brock Lesnar in his 40s.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We did an age check.
But most of those names actually got titles. Yeah, LA Knight's 41.
Yeah, I'm aware about LA Knight. But God fucking damn. That made me hot. And he talked about in a press conference like 10 years ago, Damian Priest was homeless to see where he's at right now. So I'm legit happy for him. And his as far as his promos goes, it got better. Like I wasn't really paying attention to his promos in NXT, although it was cool. Then when he transitioned to the main roster, albeit during the pandemic, he was able to work on some things there. And then he joined Judgment Day. Like he said, he didn't think that was going to work, which is why I'm glad it transitioned from Edge to
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor.
It didn't really transfer to nobody, really. The way they really made it look like.
Well, they did the swap. They did the swap out. They swapped Finn out for.
I mean, they swapped Finn in, but it's like when you really think about it, they really didn't had a real leader towards it. It was like it's a collective group.
Right. But as of right now, we know Damian Priest's first title reign against Finn. Finn is going to turn on him, and Finn's going to be the heel.
No, I don't see that.
No. It's possible.
Because you know what?
It's 100% possible. I can see that coming.
Because back then, months ago, they teased it when they were going back and forth, Finn and Damian.
SummerSlam. Yep, SummerSlam. You're right.
Now
so wait, we're gonna make Damian Priest a face? I don't like
yeah.
sir.
it.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
I'd
Yep.
rather see him a heel still.
That's
So
a
are we
He does.
saying
easy
that?
transition.
But no, here's the thing though. Damien
I have a
has the
question.
title. Finn Balor lost the tag title. He's gonna blame it on
Right, and guess what? He
Priest.
can easily get the tag titles back with his with the other teammate. What are you talking about? Like that's easy work.
But the story, that's how they're gonna play it out, and then Finn's gonna be the heel, and they're gonna build it up to
Eventually.
backlash, and they're gonna build it up to backlash. You know,
So the first
Not,
title, you're gonna go to Finn Balor.
Nah,
Okay,
not that
that's
they're gonna do.
interesting.
I don't think they're gonna do it that fast. I think they're gonna wait.
yeah, Hassan is right that they will invoke that storyline, just not this quick.
Right.
I give it to after SummerSlam,
yeah.
going towards what do you call that shit? Going towards Survivor Series
No, I think they're gonna do it.
or
I think they're gonna do it tomorrow because they need the big pop for the Raw after WrestleMania.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, cause think about it,
I have
if
a
this is
question for
only a
y'all.
short run, then
go ahead.
honestly, we can all see that Drew's gonna come back for that belt, and even
That-
Seth
Yeah, 'cause
Rollins,
actually,
depending on his injuries.
Yeah,
actually, while I was saying what I was thinking, all right, okay, if we're predicting that this Finn and Damien thing is gonna happen, it's gonna last like SummerSlam or Survivor Series, whatever, are we assuming Drew is gonna lose in Scotland?
yes.
No,
Oh, hell.
Because I don't like the idea of losing back to back clash at the castles, but he's going to lose.
That's tough. I'm sorry. And you
Yeah,
know why?
he's
Because
going to lose.
let me tell you why. So you're trying to. So hold on. Let's ask this one question. What's more bigger, Drew winning that title back and then facing CM Punk, or Damian Priest holding that title and facing Finn Balor?
well, Drew
CM
winning.
Punk.
Thank you. I'm trying, like, come on. Like,
But
it's
Answer
we,
yourself,
all.
but
Josh.
no,
Answer
no
yourself.
it's going. They have a whole year to build up that storyline because by then CM Punk will be ready to go.
But again,
So
Christopher, CM Punk is getting too old. He's getting injured left and right ever since he came back to AEW. A whole year,
no,
that's a risk.
no,
Actually, I have a question for y'all.
go ahead.
Oh,
That's
sorry,
what I was
sorry,
gonna
interrupt. Sorry,
say.
interrupt. Okay. If they do, okay. So we even predicting that they save Punk and Seth for next year's Mania, right? So if they save that for Punk, you say Punk and Seth next year's Mania. Okay, do you add a
Yes.
title to that, or do you just keep it Punk and Seth?
That all now, see, that's dependable. See, that's what I'm saying. Would you rather do Drew and CM Punk, because then CM Punk can take it from Drew, and then Seth faces CM Punk, or neither Drew, whatever that rematch is, however that flows, because that could be the towards of the end of the stick.
These matches are going to happen. It's just not going to. There's going to be no title involved. It's just going to be storyline build up because because you got CM Punk in this situation now.
Yeah.
With
You
CM
know
Punk
what?
and Seth,
Ooh.
with CM Punk and Seth, you don't need a title. They just need to go ahead and get it on in the ring because that's real beef outside of wrestling. That's some real shit that they need to work out.
Right.
CM Punk and Drew, that's 100% storyline. Not to say there might not be no legitimacy. That it's just that they know how to play off each other when it comes to promos.
I'll say this because you know what's interesting. Because now that I think about it, I can say this. So somewhere around the line, maybe Drew wins it later. He wins back the title later, right? And then the whole CM Punk and Seth Rollins go down. And in that match of that heatedness, that's still going to be a number one contender match. That can work that way.
Yeah, I can see that.
Sure.
And also, you guys talk about Punk and AEW. I'll be the first one to tell you. As a matter of fact, I got someone on this page. I was not too happy when I found out that Punk was coming to WWE, based off of how he handled AEW and how I will call him the Joe Budden of wrestling. So I'm just got to be honest. He is a Joe Budden of wrestling.
He's the Joe Budden of wrestling, yo.
Now,
Well, you know what they say. You have feelings.
yeah, I'm just being real. Like I'm being real. It is what it is with him. Now, granted, he has done a complete 180, although that's what it looks like. So I had to give him credit for what he's doing. However, I also said he's injury prone because I'm still trying to figure out how he got injured in Royal Rumble. They said it was something that Drew did. I got to go back and watch it because
When you
he
see it,
was.
Chris,
It,
you're gonna be like, it's in the storyline. I don't think he really hurt.
Yeah, because
I don't
my
think
thing is,
he hurt neither.
no, because think about it. When he took the brace
no,
off,
no,
it
no,
didn't look like he was hurt. It was. I told you. I said it before.
That's what I'm saying, right?
When he was literally on the sidelines, when he's gonna face Drew and Drew was gonna come into him, I was like, he gonna take that thing off. He gonna show he's really not that injured as he think he is. I'm like, oh, come on, see what I'm talking about? I'm like, yo,
And I've been
it's all
said this
filler.
like earlier. I said this earlier. It's in the storyline. That mug ain't hurt.
okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay. I
mean,
know, I know. Okay, I know wrestling fans. You like to speculate. He had legit triceps injury. I just want you guys to know that he had legit
If he had a legit
triceps.
yeah.
injury, then cool, I'll accept that. But hold on, let me look at these days. Okay,
Who the hell
yeah,
is
really,
Joey?
Joey. Oh, Joe is CM Punk's real name.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
Lord have mercy.
that
Lord have mercy. This guy.
yes. Yeah.
He got to use real people's names. Leave real people's name alone.
No, Joey's no, it's Phil.
Oh no, it's Phil. I'm sorry. Who's Joey?
Yeah,
Who the
There
you're
hell
you
is
right.
go.
It
Joey?
is Phil. I'm tripping.
Phil
It,
Brooks.
it was
Phil Brooks is his name.
yeah.
Just a bicep tear.
And what's the a real life? What's the recovery time on these bicep tears? Yeah, I need to know the recovery time
Okay, I'll
because
look it up.
I don't think he'll be out for. He might be back by the end of the year. That's what I'm saying.
When asked about potential timeline for return, Punk responded that they are looking about 6 to 8 months.
Oh, he'll be back. He'll be back this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'll be
And
back
look,
before Survivor
and what
Series.
it says right here, it says it takes about 3 to 4 months for your bicep muscle to heal.
Oh,
Yeah, so I mean, in most cases, it all depends on where he's at with it. So yeah.
Yeah,
oh.
that happened in January. So yeah, he'll be back.
SummerSlam.
Maybe because now you can knock out those feuds.
Yes,
But
use the other arm to hit him with the brace.
hmm
We all know this.
so I would say it's yeah, my bad. But who's Joey, by the way?
Like,
Who's
literally, who
Joey
is
in?
Joe?
Mhm.
Uh, but Taekwondo, do you have any words? Any final words?
Oh, nice talking to you guys. I already talked to the other three on this panel, but nice to meet you.
Hey man, pleasure's all mine. You guys already know you guys are welcome back here anytime, any topic. Whatever you guys want to chime in, I'm all here for it, man. Hassan, and I'm glad you pulled up, man. You have any final words?
Well, yeah, I appreciate you for bringing me on because I remember you from Fatty and other panels. I seen you, I appreciate you. This is the first time I think we've been on a panel
Damn, you was on
together.
the fatties too.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Appreciate you. Great show, and I can't wait for the next one.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Um, just a heads up. A heads up with the BTSI show, you guys. I am currently working on a short film. I'm working on the edits, and this is a process in of itself. Matter of fact, I need to see how long does a typical short film normally last because I'm approaching the 30-minute mark with this one. So I'm still in the process of editing it. It will be hopefully I will get all the pieces put together and I could do the voiceovers and the background music. Hopefully I'll get that done this week, if not next week. So expect a short film, if not next month, definitely June. Oh, he was talking about Joe Budden. No, there's no disrespect to Joe Budden. I still think most rappers don't want to see Joe Budden. That's number one. Um, his podcast is always going to be his podcast. That's number two. It's just that he tends to self destruct. You can go to Def Jam, you can go to Shady Records, you can go to Complex, and I'm not gonna say he may or may not have no legitimacy to his gripes. It's just how he handles the situation. It's like, bro, I can only hold you accountable because you're responsible for your actions. So that's why I deem CM Punk the same way. So far, he has made all the right moves since coming back to the WWE, so I'll give him credit for that. But prior to that, I called him the Joe Budden of wrestling, and I had a legitimate reason to say that about him. But with that short film, I'm working on the short film now. That's gonna take some time. Hopefully, I'll have that ready by next month. Also, next time we do a show, if you are a believer in polygamy, I owe you an apology.
¿Qué pasa?
So
What?
if you are a believer in polygamy, especially those who believe that it is biblically supported, I think I owe you an apology. And once I finish my research, I will have that show ready and that apology. I'm man enough to say when I'm wrong. So I owe a lot of people and their wives an apology.
Christopher, before you end this, I know you've been talking a lot about religious stuff because I think I've seen your videos before. Talk to this
Mhm.
guy. He does panels and he brings one person at a time every Friday. So I think you'll have a great discussion with him. He has like non-Muslims on every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So hopefully you pop on his channel whenever he's live, and it is ask a question. You ask, you know, he gives you a question, and it'll be great dialogue. I think you'll have a great dialogue with him. You know, a more respectful dialogue conversation.
All right. I just subscribed to him. I will definitely check that content out. Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm definitely gonna look into that. But yeah, I need to right some wrongs, and especially what I found out about some other stuff in the Bible. Yeah, I definitely owe a lot of people an apology. So that'll be my next thing to talk about. We'll talk about that sometime during the week. But you guys, like I said, you guys are more than welcome to pull up anytime. I appreciate this conversation. I tell people I'm not afraid to talk about my wrestling. And quite frankly, this if there's any time that anybody should be talking about wrestling, now is the time.
Oh,
Pro wrestling is officially back. So, and I'm not
So
afraid to say it.
and Christopher, my bad for interrupting, man. But you got to be aware of this too. Watch out for this motherfucker. He's a racist fuck. So what he does.
wait, what?
Who?
What?
Who?
So
Who?
so this guy he search every black. Just watch his videos and see how he does it. You might come up one day and he might pull a trick on you. Watch his videos and you understand what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna explain it. Just watch this
Wait,
motherfucker.
wait.
No, I
Yeah,
know. No, this is the this is the lookout. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and he has a group of them. He has a group of them. He's been on Sharon and Venus. And just once you see his videos, you understand what I'm talking about. You
Yeah.
might come
Oh
up and he
man.
might pull a. He changes his voice. He changes his name. He changes the avatar, the picture in the avatar. Him and his cronies.
Yeah, they already
Like
came through trolling this.
yeah. So look, click the lives and read the titles. And when you go on his videos, you'll see what I'm talking about. So heads up.
uh, okay, we got
That's wild.
the Muslim Lantern is the one I'm going to look up, and
Yeah,
Brian O'Shea comedy is the one I need to be aware about. See,
exactly.
what I'm going to start doing is obviously I let you brothers on because Hassan, I see you, so I know who you are. These other two brothers, I'm glad you guys are here. They're affiliates with Main Event, so it was easy for me to do this. But what I will start doing moving forward. Granted, I'm not going to be opening up my shows, open up the panels that much. But if I do decide to do it, and I don't know who you are, it's going to be real simple. We're going to go to this format. I can hear everybody, and I can still see everybody. So that way, you're not about to play me. Now you're gonna come up here with some goofy troll nonsense that's similar to what we deal with on Clubhouse. It is what it is. Just block them and remove them.
No,
But as I'm go ahead.
no, my bad, my bad. But the way he does it, he watches you for a while, then then he has a live. While he's on your channel, he has his own live and his own like mocking you. You see what I'm saying? So he's gonna come smooth with it. He's gonna play his game, then he's gonna throw something like how he did on Sharon 2 days ago. It's not just him, his cronies, and then when he goes on your channel, he put your channel on his chat, which is good. You get extra views and subscribers, which is not bad. But then one of his members will go on your channel, like spying to see if you caught on.
They really did try to troll you to get you out of character, and
Well,
that way, they make you look bad on some type of level.
Well, the only thing, my only advice to those is like, my only advice is you. Oh, go ahead.
My bad. It's a group of them, you know. It's not just so when you go see the videos, like listen to the voices. Maybe you heard a voice before, maybe you've seen the name before. Just and the chat too. Just watch out for these motherfuckers.
Right. No, I definitely appreciate that, and I will definitely look into that. See, at the end of the day, I'm responsible with how I control my behavior and how I conduct my emotions. At the end of the day, if people's in the chat just doing whatever, let the chat be the chat. If anybody is ultra violating, I got moderators to take care of that. Somebody's gonna bring it to my attention. I'll be like, mods, get on it, and we back in business. Now, if someone wants to come on the panel and troll and ask me questions, like they need to understand what cloth I'm cut from. It's like if you're gonna say some stupid shit to me, I'm actually gonna be the one that had that conversation with you, so we can psychoanalyze it, just so I can flip it on you, tear you down, and build you back up. But like, all right, now try again with what you're doing. So I'm willing to have uncomfortable conversations. If he's a racist, bigot, whatever, cool. He could come here. That's perfectly fine. If you have a question, if you have some feelings you want to get off your chest, cool, let's do that. Now you're gonna do some goofy shit that's going to compromise the channel, like community guidelines. Then okay, I'm gonna have to mute you and figure something out regarding that. But if you just want to call me, if you want to just call black people niggers, if you want to call Mexicans people, whatever words they want to use, if you want to throw out some anti-Semitic remarks about other communities, as long as you're not violating community guidelines, let's have this conversation. But keep in mind, don't be afraid to have a conversation when someone pulls up and they really want to have a conversation with you. So if you want to talk, let's talk. Just don't be a pussy and run, because we know who you are and you will be found.
But
they can take that how they want to take it.
So Christopher, the good thing now is you got a heads up on him. So when he goes by the name William, Brian, Black Jesus, White Jesus, crazy shit. So what you do, if you catch him and you recognize his face, go to his channel and see his chat while he's talking to you. Flip the script on him and see what's going on in his chat and what he's doing. And,
right. They can call me whatever. They can call me whatever they want. I respond to whatever name I choose to respond to. And it's like, this ain't no fun. We're not getting the reaction that we want out of him. And it's like, yeah, you're not going to. And matter of fact, and also keep in mind, I'm literally outside for real, because I feel more comfortable having this conversation in person. So that way nobody's trying to Google up any studies or whatever. Your knowledge versus my knowledge, your conversation versus my conversation. Let's have this out.
Yes, sir.
Do people want to do that? Of course not. They have so much powers in these boxes that we're in. It gives them a false sense of hope. It's like, why don't you put your name and your face on the line and let's have this conversation in public? Now, I'm not saying doxing and give out your full government or whatever the case may be, but if you're really about what you say, stand on it. That's all I gotta say. Even when you're trolling, you're still gonna be held accountable for the words that you say. So yeah, if they come here, cool, come. You can come over here and we can have a conversation and we'll see if this works out in your favor, which it normally doesn't. But I appreciate that heads up. Hassan's my guy. I appreciate that heads up, man. Thanks. I'm gonna look up the Muslim Lantern. I'm gonna read his because I saw something about Christ is King. I'm gonna check out that video first. And this Brian guy, I'm not really too concerned about it, but I'll go check out the content just to see what's up. But in closing, ladies and gentlemen, this is the best WrestleMania since, if I had to go back, what was, let me think. What was the last good WrestleMania before this one? That's a real fucking good question. Oh, I gotta think about that one. WrestleMania 29 was solid. If I remember 28, that was in Orlando where Undertaker and Roman was the main event. God damn it, another debut, but we'll make it happen. Make his debut on the BTSI show. Six is in the building. What's up, Six?
Hey, I just come stop by and tell you I'm drunk.
What the world?
Oh God, what y'all doing, man?
Man,
What else, Sis?
Yeah, man, what y'all got going on, man? I'm fucked up, man. What y'all doing?
Man, we was about to head out, man. We was talking about WrestleMania, man.
Oh, my bad, man. Y'all finna go? Man, y'all finna
But
go?
man, yeah, man. I got work in the morning. I'm supposed to be in bed like an hour ago, but I had to make an exception for you guys.
Oh, okay, man. Well, I feel you, man. I feel you.
What you sipping on, man?
Huh?
What was you sipping on?
I was drinking some Quasimigo.
Guanito?
Yeah, Quasimigo, man. I'm drinking Quasimigos, man. Now I'm drinking some Tito's.
Tito's, see Tito's. Yeah, you gotta be careful with them Tito's.
No, man.
They'll get you.
I'll hang with my Hispanic side of the family. Them motherfuckers had to drink. God damn.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Oh, and also, speaking of which, I got Baller Alert was able to show us some wine companies that's black owned. I'm gonna look through it. I'm gonna critique it, and I'm gonna buy all of that, and we're gonna see how it tastes like. So if it's, I never heard of these before. I'm gonna give it a shot. And there's any other drinks that y'all want to let me try. And speaking of which, I gotta bring this back, ladies and gentlemen. The keep it at 100 project. If you are a black owned business owner and you have a product, please send this. Let me know. Send me a 30-second video, and I'm gonna promote it on the channel for free for the whole year. So if you guys know anybody that's a black owned business owner or you guys got something, let me know. Make a 30-second video. It will be promoted here for free on the BTSI show all the way up until season 11 premiere next year. So no, you good, man. So you guys got anything? Let me know, man. But yeah, Six, we got I gotta let's pull up Six because I did a short. We was on salute to Israel Mills. We was on his channel, and I had to hold the brothers accountable for something by telling them, hear me clearly, shut the fuck up. It was, and Six ended the video by telling the brothers and wear rubber. I was like, yeah, you're right. And Six, ever since that, I've been listening to Six, a solid dude, always great advice, always a good person to listen to. So anytime he talks, I listen. So that's why I always give Six that type of respect.
Yeah, I appreciate you, brother, man. Much appreciate you, man. Bro, y'all have no idea what y'all mean to me, because y'all, man, it's what the fuck I say?
It's all
Yeah,
good, man.
you're good. You're
Yeah,
good.
like
Sis.
I
We
said,
know.
man, I appreciate.
You ain't gotta say it's me casa, it's su casa. You ain't gotta.
I appreciate you, brother, man.
And
Like I appreciate
we
it, man.
appreciate you, Six.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to come up on your show like this, man. I just see
You
y'all.
ain't gotta apologize. You me casa, su casa,
I
brother.
see y'all, man, because I feel
Hey,
bad because you say I always have good shit to say, and here I am up here, goddamn panel
It
fucked up.
is. It is
it's
4 o'clock in the
good to see you,
morning.
brother. It's good to see you,
It
though.
is 4 o'clock in the morning. You ain't gotta feel bad.
Yeah,
Like it
man,
is.
I'm supposed to be a better example than this, man. I'm supposed to be a role model.
Nah, you is my brother,
Hey,
especially
you
the stuff
good.
that
You
you be
good.
saying on
You good.
uh the stuff that you be saying on his channel. Like I said, you good in my book, brother. They can't tell me nothing about you. So we good.
I
But
appreciate it, man. But what about
we're gonna
WrestleMania? Who won? Did it happen? Did it go on? Or what happened?
yep, two
Who
nights.
won?
Yes, they brought a lot of wrestlers back. The Rock came back and wrestled, but Cody Rhodes finally came and won the title after coming back 2 years later. The right man won the title. And speaking of which, they're gonna drop a docu series this Wednesday regarding the surroundings of that match and how the fans dictated to the suits what they wanted done. So I can't wait till Wednesday to watch that.
You said Corey Rhodes.
Yeah, Dusty Rhodes' son.
And he's son of Dusty Road.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, Dusty Rhodes' boy won the championship.
Oh, okay. All right.
Christopher J. You know what you should do? You should do a review on
Wait a
Dark Side
minute.
of the
It's two of them. Wait a minute. Hold on. It's
It's Dusty Rhodes and there's this
He got another one. Dustin. It's
With
Dustin.
yeah,
Dustin and
Dustin Rhodes,
Cody.
both
Yeah,
does.
yeah, Dustin Rhodes and Cody Rhodes. Yes.
Yeah, because Dustin will go with us.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so you said I need to do a review.
Yeah, on the Dark Side of the Ring, the all season. That'd be pretty dope. We watched like the full channel and and react and then pause it and react. We got main event Wally, Taekwon, and hopefully King can come up and whoever knows about wrestling. I think that'd be a great stuff. I was telling main
You,
event and Wally we should
Man.
do this.
you know what's long ago with you know what? Dark Side of the Rope. There was a documentary. It was based off of Mick Foley. It was following Mick Foley that came out in the 90s and the 2000s. I
I
didn't
remember
watch that
that.
movie yet.
I remember
I
that.
have I have yet to watch that to this day. I just forgot about it. That's something I need to go back and watch
Oh
now.
So you
yeah.
But
talking about talking about translate from Dude Love the
mm-hmm.
Dude Love the Mankind and all that shit. Whatnot.
Yeah. Cactus Jack.
And
Yeah,
Cactus Jack.
but Dark Side of the Ring, I've been hearing about that. So that's actually not a bad idea. I will definitely look into that. But fellas, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you for pulling up. We gonna let me bid y'all adieu. On your way out, ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. Like this video. Where's my stuff? Sorry. Like this video. Subscribe to my YouTube. Follow me on all socials. Links are located in the description. $sign the BTSI shows the Cash App. Participant waive all rights to privacy. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, one lucky person will get $100 in a Cash App giveaway. First and second runner up will receive some Cash App prizes. And ladies and gentlemen, if we get to 1,000 subscribers, you have my word, we will do watch parties on not only on WWE but AEW as well. Give me to 1,000 subscribers, and I'll pay the damn $60 a pay per view to watch AEW. I don't want to, but if you guys take care of me, I'll take care of you guys. So you guys have my word on that one. But fellas, thank you for pulling up. This is the BTSI show. I'm your host, Christopher J. I will talk to you guys later. Have a blessed evening. Peace out.
Peace.
Peace.
See.